So, last time, I died. Now we have to do this again. And, I would just start at the area where I died, but I wanted to show this off because it's really stupid. So, I go here, and this thing is still alive, so I can't get past it. Turns out, when I save in the ship, and then trigger the cutscene, that actually causes the like cocoon thing to go away, so you have to actually save again afterwards. It's really
weird.
dumb. But anyway, I believe, yeah, this is... I wasn't convinced that I was actually going the right way last time, or at least I was trying to tell myself that that wasn't the right way because I didn't want to have to deal with it, so this is me trying to find some kind of alternative route, and save stations are down, and basically this whole place is useless, so...
And full of vines, just to be annoying.
Yeah, it's just... like, I don't know what the deal with this place is. Well, actually I do. You find out later on what caused all this, and it's,
Kind
very,
of a cool looking room, if
very
nothing else.
dumb. Like, the reason they give for why there's this vine crap everywhere is, just... yeah, it's kind of stupid. I think we'll see that one later in the video, actually. So,
Space pirates do look pretty cool in this one.
yeah, they kind of change appearances between games for some reason, but they look alright in this one, I guess.
Oop.
So,
Nice.
I'm, showing this path again, just to show... it's basically for comparison's sake, because... I've already mentioned how much I hated the spider boss, so it's not spoilers at all that I died against it a bunch of times, and I had to go through this section, like, probably a good 50 times. So, you can see here how, slow and methodical I'm being, and, like, trying to find out where stuff is. Later on, there will be a, direct comparison to that, where it is completely trivialized. Yeah, it's, despite me doing this on emulator, I am doing my best to not save state or anything, because I want this to be as legit as possible. I think the only save state I ever did was in that frame-by-frame section, which was just for show anyway.
Oh yeah, I didn't even need to. Oh hey, there's an eye door.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I just fought a boss. I don't even remember what it was.
Saw Ridley melt.
So yeah, let's get used to this thing being around.
It is kind of a cool looking one.
I don't know what it's doing here, because, I mean, I've kind of been saying a lot throughout this playthrough that most of the enemies are from the previous games, because this is meant to be like a conservatory-type place. The bosses seem to be sort of an exception to that. This thing
Sort of
has... this thing does have a name. I don't know what it is, though. It's something very Japanese-sounding. And, it's just a spider. And it's a really annoying thing to have to fight.
Funky different shaped eyes. Oh wait, that one is probably just scarred or something across.
Yeah, I actually didn't notice that for the longest time. Like, when I fight this thing like 20 times in a row, I think I finally noticed it towards the end of that.
This little crown-looking back thing.
So this this first phase here is actually not all that difficult. I'm making it a lot worse than it needs to be. If you... because this is my first time fighting it, so I didn't really know what I was doing that well, but if you stay in the corner, it can't hit you like 95% of the time. Every once in a while you'll get a really unlucky pass where it manages to hit the corner, but it's pretty rare. And usually if it's going to, you can kind of tell from far enough away
This
to
looks really
move.
easy to predict.
Yeah, it's... this is not the hard part of this fight, let's leave it at that. And yet I died
This
to it
movement is
anyway.
like a screensaver, like bubble thing.
Yeah, it's like those, okay, so I guess we're fast-forwarding to the end of that phase. So now we get the worst part of the fight, which is this.
Oh.
And I wonder what's going to happen here. Why would I have shown this clip? But yeah, since I actually cut out the first, like, successful... What do you want to call it? Like, the successful run of the first phase, you didn't get to see how freaking long that takes. It's like a good 5 minutes to get to the second phase each time. Or at least it feels like it.
Oh, and then you die on them. Oh!
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah. So, remember when I said I was going to do the comparison run? Here's that one, where we get to see how fast it goes. But yeah, that second phase is one of the, like, just most irritating things to fight, because it does have a pattern to it, but it's really fast and somewhat unpredictable, and you have to not only worry about it, like, hitting you just in general, but it also, like, pukes out those centipede things, and those do damage. It's honestly, like, if any boss should be called Nightmare, I think it's this one, because giant spider plus centipedes, no thank you. But,
just having to go over that energy tank over and over again.
yeah. Here's me like, I don't give a shit. I can predict where these things are going to spawn, because I've did this a million times. This was the point in the playthrough where I finally gave in and actually looked at a video just to see if there was some kind of trick to beating the boss that I wasn't doing. And there wasn't really much of one. The trick is basically just continue to stand in the corner.
Have more items next time.
Yeah. However, you can see me do this here. You can actually hit it off screen a bit. Okay, so actually, I guess we're going to get a complete run of this thing, so you will get to see how freaking long it takes. One thing I learned from this is it makes itself vulnerable somewhat at random, but it will never move more than 4 times before doing it. So if it goes through 3 cycles, then you know for sure it's going to do it on the next one, so you can kind of predict it and get an early shot off.
Because you could get about 2 shots off on it when it opens its mouth anyway.
Also, when I looked at the video, what they would usually do is just stand underneath it, get a shot off, and then, like, move, like, 1 sprite's worth distance away so you don't get hit by the fireball, but not actually run that far away from it. I tried doing that. It didn't really work out as well, because then you have to kind of maneuver between the flames to dodge it when it moves, and it's like, whatever, just stay in the corner.
Yeah, it has to hit the corner pretty exact to actually hit you. You've been... like that! Come on!
Yeah, it does happen occasionally. It's like the, you were saying earlier, like the screensavers. It's, you ever get those ones with, like, the DVD thing where there's, like, the box bouncing around and you're watching it try to hit the corner and it misses it by, like, a pixel, and it's the most annoying thing ever to watch. Yeah.
Now that one part of the screen isn't saved!
Can't get the, satisfaction of hitting the exact corner.
So I always wanted those bubble, like, warpy type of things that floated around to go a little bit past the edge of the screen so it at least could get the corner.
I think the original reason for screensavers is just completely unnecessary now, because screens don't need it anymore.
Yeah, exactly. It's just fun now.
The best one will always be that 3D maze.
Oh, hey! Finally!
So yeah, my trick here is basically stand in the corner, try to hit it with a missile when it's straight above you, but this boss is still a piece of shit, and, yeah.
Oh! Oh, this boss.
Because the problem with this thing is, like, you can shoot to get rid of the centipede things, and you can... Like, I'm just using missiles to actually damage it, because it is easier than having to deal with the charge beam. But if it lands slightly to the left of you and then does the space jump thing, it'll still damage you, so you can't be, like, completely safe. It's...
Got it in a good pattern here. Well, had. Now it's kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
And this phase takes a while, too.
Yeah, it really does. Still not as bad as Nightmare, though.
Ah, one hit. Live!
Nope.
Oh! 2.5 hours of, like, recording, no doubt.
Yeah, I'm showing a lot of this footage just to really kind of hammer home the fact that this boss is awful and I hate everything about it. You'll notice in this one I have actually 57 energy going into it, which is really stupid because there's not much of a reason to ever get hit in the first phase, but I think this is actually my successful run. I guess we'll see here in a minute.
I guess power bombs don't hurt or something?
Hmm?
Power bombs, I'm guessing, do nothing?
I never tried those. I don't think they do.
Huh.
I don't think they usually do anything against bosses. Yeah, it's like, could I actually give advice on how to beat this boss properly? Not really. I think I just got lucky.
Hey! Oh wait, there's still
Yeah,
this.
now I still have to deal with this phase. Which, all of the energy freaking leaves the screen immediately.
Get back here! Give you a missile at least.
Yeah, I specifically saved one missile for this thing, but obviously you need a bunch more, so you have to keep waiting for it to shoot out the green ones.
And then for it to actually stick around.
Also, we have lovely sirens in the background. I don't know if the mic's picking it up or not. There we go. Screw this boss.
Yay!
This is my tradition now. Whenever I beat a boss that I really hate, I must just destroy everything that remains of it.
I will break your room.
Alright, so now here's the terrifying part. Now that I beat it, I have to actually get to a save station, and if you'll remember from before when I was exploring the main chamber, there was one that was disabled, and now that I'm putting the power on, that one will be turned on. At the time that I was recording this, though, that was like 2 days ago that I found that, and so I didn't actually remember for certain where it was. So this is just the, like, desperate search for a save station.
All of the locks are locked again. Jerk.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh, no, I know why that is. Never mind. Yeah, that'll get fixed later.
Oh, hey, all of these things are back.
Yeah, let's stay far away from those. So that's where I'm supposed to go
Space jump, or is
next.
this actually screw attack? I can't remember.
No, this is space jump. Screw attack's later on.
So I guess, does this game work where you could charge a bullet and then screw attack around, and it's like a one-off hit?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Just blowing up the room.
Pretty much. I'm just trying to make sure that none of these touch me.
Oh.
I think this is the save room down here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, thank God.
Hey!
So, who's ready for more failure montages? Because we're about to get some.
Hey! More of these hoppy-looking things.
Yeah, this part of the game really doesn't like to give you much of a break, because as soon as you deal with that boss, like, you get the save room, but you immediately have to move into a another really annoying section up here, so... Let's take a look at what we got.
Oh right, power bombs. Oh right, the technically ass area. I think I remember this next section.
So yeah, there's some footsteps going on.
Ah!
This room right here, I hate this room, because I don't know what to do in it.
Oh, and she's right on your ass.
Yeah, and it's a one-hit kill. So, witness a abridged version of me taking about 30 minutes to figure out how to get past that room. Because it is not obvious.
Oh, and these things are just wailing into you as well.
Yeah, these things do way more damage than they have any right to.
Ow, you had 82 health!
Yeah, they actually, they do at least a full tank.
Freezing her right as she's even coming into the door.
Yeah, the fully grown bee enemies, they are an instant kill no matter what you're doing. So in that last one, I used a power bomb to uncover that the bottom of the wall could be destroyed, but nope, it has to be with a bomb. You can't just shoot it. So I have to get in, lay a bomb, which takes 20 minutes to explode in this game, and somehow deal with the SAX constantly.
And she can screw attack away your missile.
Yeah.
Run away. Oh, one energy.
I eventually do figure out the strategy here, obviously. It's obvious in hindsight what I was supposed to do, but it took me a while to figure it out. So that's my attempt right there. Like, oh, we can freeze in the door. Nope, not good enough.
That's what I would have figured.
And right there, I didn't wait for the missile to connect, and yeah. Now we just die immediately.
Oop, this might be a succeeding one. Maybe.
You never know. I might be including extra footage just to throw you off. Like that!
Yup.
Load the save, immediately jump into a bee and die.
Oh, this is brutal.
Okay, power bomb, go. And that time I noticed it uncovered the top of the wall. Maybe I can shoot out the corner. Maybe. Let's try.
I saw the bottom tunnel there.
Nope. Nope, has to be bombs.
Oh.
God, this section sucks.
Powerbomb the second you get through the door. Success! Please don't be chasing me.
No, it still is.
Oh.
Luckily, it is very stupid and never looks behind walls.
Yay! It's like, huh, no one here. Alright then.
It actually does hear you using bombs, though, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. Hey, what was that? Alright then.
So, the purpose of this room is purely for hiding. You can't actually go anywhere else from here. I really didn't want to go back, though, just in case it would be on my ass again, so it's not.
Yeah, one-way path it looks like.
Also, thank God I actually had missiles left, because if I didn't, then I would have just been stuck there.
Ooh.
I don't know, there might have been some way out. I didn't really pay that close attention.
Yeah, you got it anyway.
So, at this point, we're back in a section of Sector 2 that we've already been in, and my goal is to get to that save station immediately below me, because I don't want to have to do that whole section again. So, let's go down there, after finding out what random things are blocking the way.
You see, the X-ray visor would have been good in this game.
And doors are locked, so no, we can't.
Or that could happen.
So, yep, we get to keep going with no save.
Oh, brutal. Yeah, all the doors are locked.
One-hit kill bees!
Oh! So you had to go through the Samus section again, or the SAX section again?
Yeah, it wasn't actually that hard on the second time, though, once I knew how to do it. The trick was pretty much just lay a power bomb as soon as you enter the room and freeze, like, as she comes through the door.
Yeah.
I am enjoying the running gag of the inflatable glove, though.
That's pretty amusing.
Turns out we didn't need to go up this way anyway.
Oh.
Good thing the game makes it clear where to go.
Just filling in the map.
So this place, I mentioned earlier in the playthrough that through glitches or like cheat codes, you can kind of do stuff out of order. Normally you can't wall jump up a single wall in this game, but with like frame perfect controls, you technically can. It's just really, really hard. So if you actually get up here before you're meant to, you'll be able to fight this next boss, but instead of giving you the item that it normally is supposed to, it'll just give you whatever the next item you would normally get is.
That is so weird.
It really is. Don't know if the Rios do a full tank of damage in one hit, but I don't really want to find out. Also, more locked doors.
Oh.
I mean, the pathway is still fairly obvious, but I don't know. It's still annoying.
That wasn't all that obvious. Just shoot all surfaces. Usual Metroid theory.
So we're about to find out what's causing all of this plant growth. And it's, like I said, very stupid. I really don't understand it.
Finally, that thing opened its eye.
It's a
Ooh.
random Chozo statue stuck in a bunch of vines.
Oh.
You know.
That... What?
Also, this boss is probably trying to remind you of Spore Spawn, but, like, I don't know.
Would you even call this a boss? It's more just a room.
Yeah, I mean, it becomes slightly more boss-like in a minute. Basically, the only danger here is avoiding the, like, pollen puffs that it's shooting out, but if you fall on those flowers, they take a ton of damage, or, yeah, they take a ton of your health away. And they're, like, also in water, so it's really hard to jump out of them. But, yeah, it's... I figure out the pattern pretty quickly here. Shoot out the pollen thing, start charging, get a hit off, repeat. It's very tedious.
Yeah, spread beam is making it easy at least.
And now it just does this. It shoots lasers out of its face, and then shoots lasers out of its dick.
This is... Yeah, this boss doesn't really make sense. It's just stuff that occurs.
And why is it just a Chozo statue? Like, I know there were ones that came to life in Super Metroid, but, like, I don't... Why did this one have
They make it as a
plant
trap?
growth? Like...
Yeah, the logic on this one's a little bit lost. And half of it's hidden off screen. It's pretty easy.
This sure goes on for a while. I probably could be using missiles, but
Yeah, look
now
down
I've got to
there,
deal with this
impossible to
thing,
die.
and thanks to the presence of water in this room, nope.
Oh! At least the first stages. Oh, hey, at least you can drag it over this way.
Yeah, like after that first failure, I'm like, you know what? I'm not falling in the water again. Let's just go over here. And can we get a flawless victory here? Because I didn't get hit against the main boss, it looks like. Yep, there we go.
Hey! Plasma beam! Pierces the enemies. Was it also do a spread as well, or...?
Yeah,
Yes.
it stacks with the wide beam in this.
That's kind of a cool looking beam.
So this was another point where I was confused, because I had played Prime before this and not any of the other games, so I was used to the plasma beam being, like, basically lava that you shoot, and I wasn't sure why this was totally different from that. I guess I'm still technically not really sure. Like, I guess
I just figured it was a
Prime
laser-ish
decided
type
to take it
beam.
in a different direction.
Different color, basically. Looks like it's also mixed with a wave beam, though, with it being all wobbly.
So I guess we're going back up to the nav room then, due to a lack of anything better to do.
See what Adam has to say. Oh hey, doors are unlocked again. Yay.
Yeah, now that the random plant growth is gone. Like, I think it was supposed to be, like, choking up the, like, generators or something. I don't really know what the reasoning was. He explained it, but I wasn't paying attention. There's just a bunch of item rooms that I don't want to bother with.
One of the many power bombs.
Now, that one somehow didn't kill me. I'm kind of surprised, honestly.
Some parts of it do more damage, maybe? Something.
Probably.
I think those were Garudas. Sidehopper. Maybe that flying thing is a Rio.
Nope.
Oh.
And we're done. So basically we've learned that those bee enemies suck.